Today's episode is brought to you by Modern Grower. Modern Grower is your source for time and labor-saving farm tools, such as the PaperPot Transplanter, Quick Click Seeder, and the Jang Direct Seeder. Turn laborsome tasks into free time with tools by Modern Grower.
What exactly do you do, and how do you benefit us growers when it comes to like picking our varieties and such?
Totally, yeah. I think most importantly, I am an available resource for growers. I again, like something I never knew uh, about companies is that they actually want to hear from growers and
Mm,
know about their experience. I think it's pretty challenging to nail this down because farmers are fluid. They're constantly working and they're constantly changing and adapting
mhm.
their systems in order to respond to what they've experienced. And so the feedback loop is incredibly important, but it gets interrupted pretty often. And like farmers are the hardest people I know to get in touch with.
Yeah,
Because of that,
yeah.
because constantly head down and super focused. My job is incredibly outreach focused. I work on trying to get in touch with folks, letting them know I'm available, connecting with them, doing site visits, going to conferences. But I am very available, much like an extension agent, to talk about anything that may be happening on the farm, whether that's like showing me pictures of what the crop looks like,
Mhm.
troubleshooting that, talking about trials, getting to know like what varieties work on your farm is pretty much my job.
Yeah.
It's what I'm constantly learning, and specifically how it relates to regionality and what is working better for some folks and where the gaps are in organics and in the seed industry at large. Like we want to know what folks need, what they are experiencing so that we can bring that information not only to our own product development team, but to all of the other folks that we work with. If you think about us, like we're a pretty small company, but we have a very wide reach and we've created like really fantastic relationships with a lot of important breeders on a global scale. And we have conversations about what we need in organics, where the gaps are, and this is happening all the time on an annual cycle as well. So being able to bring that feedback directly from growers and into what we call the product development pipeline is like what helps bring new varieties into the catalog and available for growers.
And you also help on like back end issues, like when some young inexperienced farmer shoots an email, it's like, how do I use my tax exemption? And you can help them out, which is what you've been doing for me this week. And there's a lot of things that can happen on the back end of even just ordering seed or whatever that because I think I initially had just called the regular number and like reached someone in the office. And then it kind of hit me. I was like, I could just reach out to Michelle. Like, why did I not? You're like, that's what she's there for. And she can help me out with
Absolutely.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Tax questions, account questions, discount questions, variety
Ooh, I didn't think
questions.
about discount questions. I need to
Yeah, it's
remember
a
that.
good one. And I also like to say, like, well, first of all, though High Mowing is incredibly customer service oriented, we're not the only people out there who really want to hear what's
Yeah.
going on for folks. Like literally every single, and not only seed company, but every single industry has representatives that are there to like receive information and like advocate to improve offerings and availability and all those things. So if you don't have a connection with your reps, then you are missing out.
Absolutely.
Today's episode is brought to you by Modern Grower. Let's face it, Seeding in the nursery is tedious and time-consuming. Turn the drudgery into efficiency with the time and labor-saving Quick Click Seeder by Modern Grower. The Quick Click can seed a full nursery tray in seconds. It's fully compatible with all trays on the market, such as paper pot, airstrip, cell trays, prop tech, and more. The Quick Click can also be used for microgreens. Cut your time spent seeding by 75% with a Quick Click Seeder available at shop.moderngrower.co.